Hello everyone, I'm Sanchita Mishra. I will be the host for today's Friday APAC meeting. Today is March the 29th, and we are in the week 13th of the release V1.30 Kubernetes release cycle. Please be mindful that this is a Kubernetes community meeting, and which falls under Kubernetes Code of Conduct, which summarizes up to be nice and excellent to each other. This meeting is being recorded and will be posted publicly on the YouTube. So be mindful what you see is being recorded. Is there anything we would like to discuss before we move on to the team updates? I don't find anything in the open discussion. So moving on to the team updates, enhancements with Mohammed. I think he's not in the meeting, so let's get the updates from the last Wednesday meeting. So the status of the enhancement in the last meeting was green, and they have tracked 34 caps and which are in alpha in 29, which has 29 caps in alpha, 29 in beta, and 27 in the stable, and the matrix is the same. Any questions for enhancements team? If not, moving to the release signal, that's me. So the current status is yellow. We are actually observing some few more flakes along with the old flakes, and we are waiting for the next run today. There are 3 flakes on the master blocking port and 1 flake, and there are 2 failing tests on the master informing port. So the known old flake is the GC master scale correctness that has been given a green flag by the SIG scalability. And another flake that we have observed is the GC master scale performance. Most likely it is a infra flake, and we need to wait for a few more runs in the next today. And Bloom has also assigned some issues, which we are making sure that we get some updates. That's all from the release signal team. Any questions for release signal? If not, moving on to the next team, docs with Drew. I think he's not in the meeting, so let's get the updates. So the current status is green. The single doc exception PR is merged, but SIG docs is requesting a follow-up, so Drew will post this new PR shortly. Any questions for docs team? If not, moving on to the next team, release notes with Rashad.
Hi everyone. So our updates for release notes, we were able to merge beta 0 this week, so that's great. Next Monday, we have scheduled to release the RC0 PR for Monday. And then I also wanted to bring awareness to an issue I think we did before, but just bringing awareness to it again, an issue that was raised by our team related to a bug in Krell that I think had been in existence maybe for the last 2 releases. So we just thought to bring light to it, relating to when release notes are being generated. If sometimes, for example, if the original PR creator for that feature did not fill out the release notes section properly, it could affect having the comments below it being added as the release notes instead. And there's other things, but essentially it just kind of messes up the generation of the release notes when we create the PR. So one of the shadows was able to look into it and created, I think, 2 issues for that. So we're not sure if that should go into known issues or it's just something to bring to light so that we can hopefully solve it by the next release cycle.
That's definitely something that you should put in the retro doc and link the issues there as well, so we can try to find owners for actually fixing the problem.
Okay, we'll do that. Thank you.
Thank you, Rashan. Any questions for release notes team? not, moving on to the next team, comms with Christine. I think none of the shadows are there for the comms team. So let's get the updates from the previous meeting. And the current status in the last meeting was green. All 6 feature blocks are ready for review deadline last week. We are working on getting those review and ready for publication, including communicating our blog publication schedule to get the blogs updated with the right publication dates, contacting the SIGs and KEP owners to help write a brief paragraph for the feature blocks, which will be included in the release blog. We have opened a draft PR for the release blog and also reached out to the CNCF about scheduling a webinar and the release lead interviews, which are going to happen after the release cycle. So that's the update from the comms team. Any questions for the comms team? If not, moving on to the release branch management with Mark. I think Mark is not in the meeting. So the current status of release branch management is green. The RC0 is live, and thanks to Carol's, Arnaud and Shasha for a quick help in identifying and fixing the missing pieces in the process. Thanks a lot. Any questions for branch management? If not, Emergent Advisor Grace. I think Grace is not in the meeting. So from Grace, it would be to have your successor and have a conversation with your team lead as well as the shadows for ensuring the next successor that's from her coming into the release lead, Kat.
Hello, good morning. I don't really have anything specific for anybody either, aside from please keep putting stuff in the retro doc. Things that we did well, things that we could improve, etc. And yes, do be thinking about your successors. Everybody's doing great.
Thank you. Yeah, I think we will be having our everyday meeting from the next week. And the Tuesday and Thursday meeting will be acing in the Slack thread. So the shadows as well as the lead, please give your updates in the Slack thread. And the burn down Monday as well as the APAC and weekly meeting of Wednesday will be remaining the same. So from SIG scalability, it's usually no one is there, so it's fine. That's all for today's. Anything anyone would like to discuss on the recording? If not, I'm stopping the recording.